Iman Gadzhi is the king at turning attention into actual money, and that is a fact. He has mastered personal branding, emotional attachment, and high quality content. But there's actually a secret thing that Iman Gadzhi uses to actually convert his attention into actual paying customers from his dream clients. It's something that's made him hundreds of millions of dollars every single year. And what that is a deeply thought out YouTube sales funnel that brings him in millions per year. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how Iman Gadzhi does it so that you can take a piece of this and use it for your own business. No matter what you are, coaching, consulting, agency, this will work for you. And just a side note, if you're not going to take action, please click off this video because this video is for action takers, not just doom scrollers. So without further ado, let's get into it. Iman Gadzhi's $100 million YouTube sales funnel. Now, this is every single year. This is not just in total. This is every year. Iman is able to bring in consistently $100 million from his YouTube using an automated and high quality YouTube sales system. And I'll show you in this video exactly how he does it. Now, who is Iman Gadzhi? Well, if you're here, you probably know who he is already, but Iman Gadzhi is obviously a huge person in the business, in the online business space. He has loads of followers, loads of subscribers, and he's essentially, like I said in the intro, the godfather of being able to turn viewers into actual money. As you can see over here, Iman's got a huge following. He's got 2.1 million followers on Instagram and around 5.5 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, what does that mean? So that means he's got around 7.6 million subscribers or followers across 2 platforms only. That's not including his X, which he has around, I think, 700,000 or something like that. So he has a lot of followers. Now, the question you probably wondering is like, okay, you're like, Chris, okay, yeah, well, obviously this works for him because he's got 7.6 million subscribers. Well, that's actually not how it works. So do you need millions of followers to use this YouTube sales funnel? No, you actually don't. Countless of people on YouTube are bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month, and they have less than 10K subscribers. That just shows you the power behind this. You do not need to have millions of subscribers, millions of people following you, millions of followers on Instagram. You simply need a high quality YouTube sales system with high quality focused ICP content on your YouTube channel. That's how this works. So if you want to use this for your agency, coaching, consulting business, or info products, then you can. Just look at how Iman does it to bring in $100 million every single year from YouTube. Now, before we get into that, I just want to tell you that this system is so well performed by everyone that it is literally the simplest way to get in high quality leads from your actual YouTube channel. Now, there might be some things that I've repeated in other videos in this video, but that's just to show you the power behind this. And it's what everyone uses. Charlie Morgan uses this. Eddie Cumberbatch used it. Iman uses this. You got other people who use it as well that are bringing in millions a month from YouTube alone, because YouTube has become the #1 place for people and decision makers to learn more information on how to solve their business. It's basically the biggest education platform on the planet. So you really need to take advantage of it now. And if you are already putting in a bunch of effort and kind of constantly posting on YouTube and not really seeing much of results, I have something for you in the description. You can go check it out. But let's get right into how Iman does this. Okay, so here is the actual YouTube sales funnel he uses. So Iman uses something called the bridge video method. He uses this countlessly to add millions to whatever product/service he sells. So let me break this down for you. Okay, essentially Iman will post a video. Okay, it might be an entertainment video. In this terms, this is an entertainment video. It could be an action-based video. It could be a client testimonial. Obviously, he doesn't really do client testimonials anymore, but he has this entertainment-based video. Okay? And as you can see, it got 1.1 million views. Now, that doesn't really matter. What matters is what he put in the description, which is people ask me how to achieve a similar lifestyle to mine. Now, before thinking about making millions, you first need to make your first 1,000. Not sure how? I show you here. And this is a video to him promoting digital launchpad. Now, what is so important about this? Well, what he's essentially just done is he's sent people to a bridge video. So he has an entertainment video, and that entertainment video funnels them to the bridge video. So essentially, there's funnels. So you got the top of funnel video, which is this entertainment video. Then you got middle of funnel, which will be this video, and then obviously after that is all bottom of funnel. That is how clever this method is and how simple it is that you just need to be transferring people from one video to the next. So essentially he's using this to bring in millions of dollars a month, sending people from one video to the next. And not only does this get people to the bottom of funnel, but also it gets them to know, like, and trust you more. So if they watch one video and then actually go ahead and watch the next video, one, they're going to be more likely to actually end up booking a call because they're taking the time to watch out that second video. And secondly, you're building a more authoritative image in their mind. That is how powerful the bridge video is. So let me show you what happens next. So everyone goes, okay, you know what? I want to make my first $1,000. So let's get into the next thing. And as you can see, it's boring, but will make even beginners millionaires in 2025. And that got 1.7 million views. Now, again, that's a lot. but you do not need that many subscribers to get this working. And as you can see, this is a 1.8x video, which means it did even better than the other video as well. So this video got 1.2 and this one's a 1.8. So you can see even just the contribution from the other video helped a ton with this as well. And as you can see in the description, it says Digital Launchpad is live. Get access to 67% off promotion for only $37 per month here. And that takes you to a link to Digital Launchpad. So essentially what he's done is he's literally led people from an entertainment base to an action-based video. So this is the same thing with your agency. Okay, let's say, for example, you have an entertainment or an educational-based video where it's like, okay, this is how you can start. Let's use SEO for example. This is how you can use SEO for your e-commerce store. Obviously, that's a bad title, but just for instance, and then that video would lead them to maybe a client testimonial, and that client testimonial would then be your action-based video as well. So again, as you can see, it's going to generate a lot of traffic for him over onto his Digital Launchpad accounts, and this launch was massive. He made millions of dollars from it. So let's just do some basic math here, okay? If he got 5% of the people from the 1.7 million viewers from that second video just to click on the link, okay, then that would be around 85,000 people. So 5% is not a lot of people. Okay, I'm pretty sure it could have been more, but and YouTube is reported to show around a 30% increase in website traffic. So it could have been more, but let's just say for instance it was 5%. We're going to lowball it here. So 85,000 people viewed his website. Then from there, if he had a normal conversion rate of around 15%, and again, you might say that's a bit high. That is actually very, very low for info products. That's around 12,750 people. So if you multiply 12,750 times 37, he's going to have $471,000 added onto his business from one simple launch video. Just imagine that, okay? So that is 5% of 5% and 15% of that 5%, okay? So it's just to show you like how powerful YouTube is, and he brought in nearly $500,000 just from this one launch video. So like I said, nearly $500,000 with a low ticket offer. Could you imagine what it would be like if this was high ticket like yours? So obviously his conversion rate wouldn't have been as high if it was high ticket, but it's easier to sell a high ticket offer than it is to sell a low ticket offer. So if you have, 5,000 views, you're probably looking at around like maybe 1 to 2 clients signed on, depending on the amount you offer. That could be around 6K, it could be 10K, could be 4K. Still, it's all for one YouTube video. That's an insane amount just from one YouTube video and such a low amount of views. So let me show you how you can do this too for a high ticket offer with way less subscribers. So I'm going to take you through the exact method that we use for our clients at our agency, Create a Mind, that brings in seriously good results. So this is how you can do it too. You need to be posting 4 different styles of videos. You need to be posting action-based videos, educational-based videos, case study breakdowns, and client interviews. So action-based videos would be like that video of Iman Gadzhi, of him saying, it's boring, whatever. And that could also be considered an educational video as well. Educational videos are just videos that are there to provide a lot of information and value and practically help them do it themselves, even though you're going to build a gap to make sure that you're the one who actually helps them. Case study breakdowns are self-explanatory and client interviews are self-explanatory. Now, at the end of each of these videos, you're not going to just say, hey, go book a call down below. You can have that link there, but you're not going to say that. You're going to send them to a bridge video, and this is going to be a conversion video. So at the end of each video, just like Iman Gadzhi did over there, it CTA'd to a other video, and that is his bridge video. So at the end of the action-based video, you're going to have something maybe like a full course or maybe a client testimonial or client interview that will take them from this action-based video to this conversion video. And at the end of this conversion video, or in the middle, we are testing out some stuff, but usually at the end, you're going to CTA to send them saying, you need to book a call with me and stuff like that. And this bridge video needs to be incredibly emotional and needs to be incredibly authoritative. It needs to put you as the position of someone who can help this other person. This is where you'll send all the viewers to book a call. Okay, that's how this bridge video works. Now, again, you can also say you can book a link at the end of every other video. That's completely fine. But this bridge video is going to be the video that A, probably gets the most views out of your channel, and B, is where all the conversions come from. Okay, and then you're going to fully book calendar just like this, and this is going to happen all the time. And then from that, you're going to have a very thick, juicy stripe just like this, because you're using a YouTube sales funnel that is actually proven to work and is what every other high-performing guru is using right now. What I said is easier said than done. So if you're tired of constantly posting on YouTube, not seeing any tangible results, spending 10 plus hours on content each week and rushing through your content, then I would highly suggest booking a call down below to find out how we can help you start seeing anywhere from 5 to 15 qualified calls every single month directly from YouTube. There's a link down below to book a call to see if we're actually a good fit. So if you really take that next step in your business and start bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars from your YouTube channel, then I suggest booking a call right now. If not, then subscribe for more tips on how to grow with content. Peace.